You guys already know I cannot believe it, but it has finally happened. We have reached exactly 10,000 subscribers, and I really want to thank you guys all for the recent support. And in this video, guys, I'll be talking about a lot of very interesting things. So this video isn't going to be just some kind of normal War Tycoon video, which I normally do, but in today's video, I'll kind of be talking about my channel. I'll be answering some of your questions and etc. And I'll also be talking about the origins of this channel and etc. So today is just gonna be a nice video to talk about my overall story and how I got here. But once again, I do really want to thank you guys so much for all the support, and let's just start the video. So the first thing I would love to talk about is how I actually started this channel, and for the ones who are actually interested, then feel free to watch the whole entire video until the end. I would very much appreciate it. So I actually started this channel around 8 to 9 months ago, and you might all wonder why I started this channel. Well, War Tycoon has always appealed to me as a very fun game overall, and it just has such a different feeling compared to other games which I have recently played. Maybe I just haven't played enough realistic games and etc. But it also, one of my best friends has also got me into Roblox like a bit ago, and then I just started enjoying Roblox as a whole, and that's how I got more into games like War Tycoon and etc. And then he decided to kind of show me the game, so that's kind of how I got here. But the reason why I actually do make content on this game is because this game has a way different feeling than most games I have made content on. I don't know if I told you guys, but I already had a few different YouTube channels previously, so this kind of isn't very much of a new thing to me. And the reason I really did start making videos on this channel is because I really enjoyed the game as a whole, but the community just feels so much more different, more refreshing, more fun, and overall the people that are around this community in this game are incredibly nice. And if you were to even do YouTube yourself, if you are planning to even start it today, you have to always consider the fact that you have to find yourself a community which you actually enjoy being around. If you're gonna do something that you don't enjoy, it's never going to work long term for you as a YouTuber or just anybody who's trying to get into content creation. So those are kind of my words of wisdom, but once again, I do also have a little bit more of an advice, is for people who are just sitting down and not really doing anything in their day. Remember the fact that 1 minute of just starting to do something could change an hour of doing something productive could also change a day. The day could transform into a week into a month, and then it goes into a year, and so on. Really what I'm trying to make out of this is the fact that if you guys just try to get into something, don't wait, just go ahead and start it, because it can really be having a very amazing impact for you. Anyway, next up, I'm going to be answering some frequently asked questions. So the first question which I actually do receive the most out of anyone is the fact on why my video titles, thumbnails, and how my videos overall look, the overall style, why is it all very similar but almost the same? Well, my answer to that is simply kind of like a YouTuber mindset which I have on it. If you guys would love to be discovered by your viewers by every single video you post, you do gonna kind of follow a very similar pattern in how you do your content, because let's say one thumbnail is completely different than the other, then if a person is watching you and they ain't used to that, they won't notice that it's actually you who is making this video. They could think it's a completely different YouTuber, so that's kind of why I follow this very similar formula. However, I am also thinking to start doing some kind of different thumbnail formula in order to actually make my videos a lot different, but to make the quality of the thumbnails or even titles as a whole to start improving, along with also video quality. However, in terms of actual video quality, I would love to keep the videos as minimally edited as I possibly can, because I don't want to make people be forced to watch my videos. If they don't enjoy it, then they can just click off, but if they do enjoy it, they can just stay and watch the whole entire video. And personally, I believe just over-editing content is just kind of brainwashed, because it's just forcing you to watch the video longer, or your attention span just cannot handle it. I gotta be honest, but brainwashed has been such a big thing recently, and it is kind of hard to stop it, but this is kind of one of my ways which I'm going about it. I would love to provide content that I actually enjoy watching myself. I don't enjoy just watching normal commentary content, so that's why I'm providing some commentary content myself. So next up, I'm also going to be moving into the next frequently asked questions, such as when is the Discord server actually coming? I'm gonna be honest with you guys, but I have been working on this Discord server for like a few months now, but in the recent few months, I also haven't really been doing much. I just created like an overall look of how the server is going to work. The general chat is there, like media is there, all these commands are there. I'm also planning to do some special perks and etc. But right now as a whole, I'm not really feeling like I want to be running a Discord server as of now. So please do not ask me the question on when is it coming, because when I do actually want to release it, that's when the Discord server is going to be coming out. But yes, it's going to be called Bloxlords, and I don't really have any other creative names, so if you do have any creative name on how you think this should be called, let me know in the comment section down below. But yeah, I don't know when this is going to be releasing, but I do have a little bit set up, so we'll just see how I feel like working on it in the future. But for now, I feel like it would just be very overwhelming for me to also have a Discord server while making YT content, so we're gonna see in the future. Anyways, guys, I have recently made a community post asking you guys if you do have some questions for me. I'm going to be answering them today, where I also thanked you guys for all the support recently. So now I'm actually going to be answering the questions from which I have actually received from all of you guys. So I'm going to be going through them individually in this whole entire video, and I'll try to be as brief as fast as possible as I can. Alrighty, you guys, so this is the first question, which was received by Kabilan, I believe that's the name. Congrats on 10k. What do you think War Tycoon should do in the next update? What game will you upload if you get bored of War Tycoon? Personally, I don't think I'm ever gonna get bored of War Tycoon because the game just feels incredibly refreshing for me. But as of now, what do I think is coming in the next update? I personally believe we're gonna be getting a new map very soon with an active protection system. But again, that's just my idea on it. Okay, so the next question which I have over here is what inspired you to start playing? What actually inspired me is just how fun the community is, and that's really it. That's the question I have already answered at the start of the video, but once again, I'm answering it right here. Okay, so the next question, which was received by Potato Wedge, 10,000 people loved your videos enough to subscribe. Question, how did you get into YouTube? You mentioned on a live stream that you've been doing it for a long time. Yes, I have been doing it on a long time on many different channels, but this is one of my other channels, which I actually enjoy doing very much. And how did I get into it? I just started making videos, really. There was nothing special about it, but 5 years ago, I just felt like I wanted to be one of those YouTubers who make really cool commentary content. So I just decided to start making content, and that's all really. Okay, so here is the next question by one of my favorite viewers, in fact, which has always been commenting under my videos, Ender Night Games. Let's go anyways. I do not know how many questions I can ask, but do you do YouTube full-time or as a side job? I personally would love to do YouTube full-time, but as of now, I'm pretty much just sitting at home and just doing random workouts and etc. And that's all I'm doing as of now. But I have finished school like a little bit ago, but am trying to go towards the goal of actually making this a full-time thing, because I would love to be kind of stable in terms of financials, but I would also love to be stable in terms of having a lot of time. Anyway, next question. How much would you rate War Tycoon out of 10 compared to other games I play? I personally believe War Tycoon to be a good 9.5 out of 10 because the game just has the best quality out of pretty much any game I have played in a very much of a long time. I would say something like Doors maybe has slightly better quality than War Tycoon, but overall the game is getting 9.5 out of 10. Much like any other games that are very close to perfect, but War Tycoon does still have some many work to do in order to make the game perfect. Next question is, do you like making videos about War Tycoon? Personally, I really do love making videos about War Tycoon. I just find it very inspiring with the fact that the second I upload, there's already hundreds or even thousands of people just waiting for me to post, and then they just end up watching my video. That's kind of my motivation towards it, and it's just really fun to make these videos because they are simple to make, and I really do love talking about it. So the next question over here was asked by Chris. Congrats on reaching 10,000 subscribers. I want to ask, why is it that you can keep speaking without stuttering in your videos that is watched by thousands of people? The reason why is because I've already got enough experience in actually speaking without stopping and etc. But sometimes I also do have to make cuts because I literally just fibble my words just like any other YouTuber, but you guys just don't see it in the videos. But I do have two different voices, such as a streamer voice, but also a YouTuber voice. Like, those are very much two different things, which I just try to do in my videos. The next question being is, do I have a Discord server? No, not yet. And can people join you in your videos and etc. or just challenges in general? The answer to this is I don't really play with my viewers this much, and the reason being is kind of because I don't personally like being recognized in public while I'm making videos or etc. I just like to be a solo YouTuber that makes solo content, but that doesn't mean we can interact, because I always interact with you guys in the comment section and mention many things that you guys say, and soon I hope I'll be making the Discord server, but we're gonna have to see. Next question, which was asked by Franzman, do you like the direction War Tycoon updates are going? Personally, yes, however, every single update that any game really releases does have its ups and downs, but personally I feel like War Tycoon is heading towards the right direction in terms of making the game more realistic, but in terms of making it even more fun than it already is, that there is of course some work to do, much like any other game. Okay, so another set of questions which we have from Hello there. Why did you start playing War Tycoon, and when did you start playing the game? I started playing the game roughly around a year ago, so I'm not that much of an OG, but the reason why I started, I just really enjoy the game. Can you make a video on how you edit your videos? I don't think there's really a point of doing that because my video editing process is actually incredibly simple and I don't really do much. I just use a very simple editing app. Which country are you from? I am from Poland, but most of the time I do also switch and go to different countries around the world. And are you a high school student? No, I am not. I have left school actually quite a long ago. So there is a next question from Team Max. Congratulations on 10k. What are you planning in the future and what is your life goal? My personal life goal is to start doing this thing full time because I just really enjoy making videos for people and I enjoy putting a smile on people's faces. Okay, so the next question which we have over here is from It's Frilly. Yo sup, I'm also a War Tycoon content creator. I wanted to ask, when you started your journey, what do you think and how much time would you hit 10,000 subscribers, and do you think you can get to 100k? Personally, I have thought I would get to 10k in maybe like a year, which is a little bit shorter than what I actually thought because it's around 8 months as of now. And do I think I'm gonna get ever to 100k subscribers? Personally, I wouldn't want to get that far, but if I was to get that far, I would definitely have to change up the way I do my content, because in order to become much more discoverable on YouTube, you do have to edit your videos more, which is something I don't like to do because I just don't like to mess with people's brains really. I don't feel like I should be forcing people to watch my videos longer by simple editing. Okay, so the next question was asked by Exterio. What do you like more, jets or tanks? Be honest and please answer. Congratulations for 10k. I personally like tanks more because tanks are just so much more fun in terms of actually having to think in battle personally, because when I do use the tanks, I really have to think for every single move I make, but tanks are also really fun when you do shoot jets out of the sky as well. Personally, I'm more of a tank person, but jets are also just as fun. So the last question, which is from Emra. Yo, congrats on 10k. What would you say was the best video you ever made on your channel? Personally, the video I personally am very much proud of. Okay, so I found it, and my video that I'm probably most proud of is going to be the garage loadout only challenge. I really do enjoy these challenges, but they are a little bit of a pain to record. But yeah, that's all the questions I have received in this video. Let me know in the comment section down below if you do have any more questions. And this was such a fun video to do. But by the way, this isn't the 10,000 subscribers special. The 10,000 subscribers special is actually going to be coming very soon. So make sure to actually stay ready and subscribe with the notification bell on. And thank you so much to all my channel members. It means the world to me for supporting me. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna have for you guys in today's video. Hopefully I will be giving some kind of special to you guys in the form of a video very soon, but we're gonna have to see how long it takes.